Massive game on Sunday. How are you all feeling about this one, given what's at stake, as well as it being against Rangers, but what's at stake as well?
Yeah, we know it's a big game, but our mentality as a team is that we don't treat it any different to any other game. We're prepared well, we've been training well, we're all in a good place as a team, and we're looking forward to it.
Given the transition that the team's been through over the season, is it difficult not to look too far ahead and think we're at the brink of this title, 2 wins and it's ours?
Yeah, as a team, we're not looking too far ahead. We've got a game on Sunday, and we're very much looking forward to it. We know the focus is the 3 points, and we don't look to the next game until the one at the weekend's over.
Tony, is there a sense also of righting a few wrongs from the Scottish Cup semi-final?
Yeah, well, it was a difficult one to take, but we've all moved on from that. We've had a game since then. It was a great performance at the weekend, and it's put us back on track, and geared us and put us in the right place for the game coming up at the weekend. For the good week's training, and we're ready to go.
Obviously, a win puts you 9 clear with just 9 points left. I mean, with that massive goal difference as well. How exciting a prospect is that for the players, and how much is the mentality that a win on Sunday practically makes you guys champions?
Yeah, well, we don't look at it that way. We don't focus on this game as then the outcome of the season. We focus on this game as the 3 points to help us towards what we want to achieve by the end of the season. But we've then got games thereafter that we take the same mentality into them as well. So we don't get too far ahead of ourselves. We focus every day on training and what we need to do, and we focus on getting the 3 points, and that's it.
Hi Tony. The manager Ange has been nominated for Manager of the Year, and he's had some impact since he came in, I think, on you as much as anyone. Just a word on him, the job he's done to be nominated for that award.
Yeah, it's recognition for the great work that he's done over the course of this season with the team, and it's thoroughly deserved to him. So congratulations to him, and like I said, it's well deserved. You can see the way we've played over the course of the season. Everybody's contributed to the efforts of the team, and the style of play as well. So it's more than deserved.
And Callum, obviously, along with Tom, has been nominated for the Player of the Year. It was a big job for Callum to come in and captain the club off the back of Scott Brown. You'll have played alongside Scott. You know the influence he had on the club. Just a word on Callum, because he stepped up to that role really impressively. Yeah,
Cal's come into that role and he's done brilliant. And it would have been a hard task to come in and to fill Brownie's boots as well, because you've seen how much of an influence he was on the club, and I think Callum's done brilliant. He's led us into each game, both on the training pitch and in games, and he's led us out and he's done brilliantly, and he deserves all the plaudits that he's getting, and I hope it continues that way from going into the future.
Hi Tony. You're saying it's one game at a time, it's just another 3 points, but what does it mean to you as a Celtic fan who's had such a crucial role in the team this season to be on the cusp of winning a title, and knowing that if you do beat your rivals at home on Sunday, it will be all but secured?
Yeah, like I've said in the previous, it would be easy to get carried away and to think about the title and the big games coming up and different things like that. But each individually as a team, we've got the same focus and the same mindset, and that's that we take each game as it comes. It's 3 points that's on the line on Sunday, and that's what we put our focus to. We don't put our focus on anything else.
What do you expect from Rangers? They had another really taxing game last night in Europe away from home, but it was almost the same last time you played them in the Cup semi-final. They had extra time and they went extra time with you, but they did beat you. Do you expect them to be right up for this one as they always are?
Yeah, it's a derby game. They are crazy, and in these games there's things that happen, and we're aware of that. We've all had experience of it through the course of this season. We know obviously it is a game that that both sides want to win, but we take all the kind of craziness out of it and we focus on us as a team, we focus on our football, and we don't let the kind of the noise of it all get involved, and we focus on ourselves and we focus on the 3 points and go out and play our football.
Hi Tony. Looking back in that semi-final defeat to Rangers, is there something specific that the players know that they need to change or do differently to get the result this time round?
No, I wouldn't say so. I feel that it's football. These things happen in football that you learn from each time, whether it's a game or whether it's training. Things happen all the time in football, and that was the case with that game. And we've analysed what we had to analyse, and we moved on. And like I said, we've had a game since then, and like I said, it's put us back on track. And again, we're all in a good place, both physically and mentally, and we're ready to go for the weekend.
Just having the majority of the support at the game, does that give the players a little bit of extra confidence going into it?
You know yourself, Celtic Park, full crowd. It's there's not much better than that. So we'll be looking forward to playing in front of that, and they're the best fans in the world. So we can't complain with a full crowd at Celtic Park.
I'm just going to ask, how do you make sure you kind of embrace that atmosphere, use it to your advantage, rather than maybe kind of getting sidetracked by it as a player?
Comes with the experience of playing in front of these crowds, and also it's about focusing on, like I said before, our style of playing, our football, not letting the kind of noise affect that in any sort of way, or the type of game that it is, or whatever kind of other external things are going on. It's about focusing on us as a team, focusing on our football, and what we need to do to win that game, and that's what will get us through, regardless of anything else.
Eddie and Tony, Joe McKenna from the Homeboys podcast. I've spoken to Ange in the past about the environment that is created at Celtic. It's clear to us, the fans, that there's quite a lot of togetherness and a real bond among the team. And what Ange has kind of said to us is that it's very much personnel driven, about hiring the right kind of people, and the environment takes care of itself. Now, I know a lot of managers down the years tend to put a lot of emphasis on trying to craft and sculpt the environment. Is this something that kind of you've noticed since Ange has come in, that essentially it's up to you guys to kind of foster the environment yourselves, or is it something that he kind of lets the captain have a heavy sort of say in? Yeah,
we've got a great changing room. Everybody whether the boys have been here from previous years or whether boys have come in, we've all kind of embraced each other in terms of making effort. With some of the Japanese boys that's come in as well, in terms of the language barrier and things. We've all got a really good changing room, and we all make a lot of time to bond with each other, and obviously that's been driven as well from the gaffer coming in. It's key that personality is there as well as the football. And I feel this season, we've got a real good changing room, and all the boys have gelled really well together, and it shows that on the pitch as well with our football.
And with you having been there, kind of the length of time that you've been there, Tony, does that kind of put you in a prime position to be, I'd just say, you're not glad handing people at the front door, but you're certainly one of the people that can settle foreign-based players in a bit quicker? Yeah,
it's like to have a bit of banter, have a laugh, and that's important as well in a changing room. And we've got quite a lot of boys that are in here that can help with that. And yeah, it's important that you make effort with, especially the boys that do have that language barrier and have that, they need to try and settle in as well, coming from different countries and different backgrounds. It's important that if you've been here for a length of time and you understand the club and how it works and different things like that you try and obviously help them as much as they can to settle. And we've got a great changing room of base players that can do that, not just myself, and I feel the boys have settled in great, and it's been good.
Hi Tony, you've had a cracking season. I think back to the first game against Hearts, your goal. There's been a few great goals. What's your own personal highlight, Tony?
That's a good question. I think I've got many that from this season, highlights here and there, but I think just an overall one is just the consistency playing. I think has been the main thing. This is obviously, it's no secret, this is a club where I want to play my football, and I've been a fan all my life. So just having the consistency, playing, week in, week out for the length of time, and being involved in the games, and just contributing to the team over the course of the season up till now. And I think that's been kind of the main thing after having that kind of last season where I wasn't involved, and being able to then turn that around and be a big part of the team and be involved with the boys and playing it's kind of just the overall kind of highlight amongst the other things that's happened over the course of the season. But just being involved with the boys and playing has been great.
And how has Ange had an impact on you personally? How's he changed your game, your approach, your mentality, for example?
My mentality's always stayed the same. I've always just put the head down, work hard, listen and learn to what I've wanted to do. But the gaffer's been great in terms of implementing his style of play, and also giving the confidence to say go in and play, and the trust is there, and the way he's implemented, like I said, the style of football, which is different for a full back like myself and the other lads that have had to learn their roles as well. It's been I've just tried to embrace it as much as possible, listen, and it's clearly been working. And like I said in the previous questions, he's done a great job with the whole team overall.